Guys, we're out in nature. It's a beautiful day, even though it's foggy and slightly cold. It's a beautiful day in my reality, right, guys? But look, today I wanted to talk about generational curses on your spiritual journey and the effect it has, the trauma it can cause, the pain it can cause, and the reward waiting for you down the road. That if you are able to kick this curse, you will receive blessings beyond blessings, guys. So look, generational curses from my own personal story, from my own personal experience. I was told from a young age that basically my dad told me, hey, we have generational curse of, he didn't say generational curse, but he straight up told me we have difficulties with lust, difficulties with porn. And I'm glad he made me aware. Obviously it didn't work, guys. I fell into that generational curse as time went on and as I got older. But I appreciate him for at least speaking that to me back in the day, because, I don't know, some parents out there probably don't even have the sort of awareness to realize that they should speak to their children about things like that. But anyway, this was a generational curse spanning from many times ago. Lust has run in men's side of my family for many generations, and it's always the same problem that comes down on men in my family dating back so far, okay? So guys, likely if you have identified a generational curse, if you have fought that battle or are still fighting that battle, you are a starseed. You were sent here to deal with that, to battle with that, to learn from that, to grow from that, and to experience the other side and stop that curse on your blood. If you can put that to bed, if you can put whatever it is, obesity, porn, lust, smoking, drinking, any sort of curse that you feel has been put on your bloodline, if you are able to kick that and stop that, man, the blessings on the other side are massive, okay? And this is just that much more of a sort of reason to let's really go ahead and stop these generational curses from occurring in our family, because everybody, you likely have one. You likely have one that you maybe just don't realize. But obviously everybody's going to go through difficulties. Specifically, I want to talk about my experience with the generational curse of lust and the powerful feeling of me creating this content and living my truth and speaking this semen retention, porn-free, no-fap lifestyle has done wonders from me. On a spiritual plane, what do you think the effect is that I'm having by going ahead and speaking on this topic that has caused so many difficulties for generations of humans prior to me that have lived their whole life dealing with this problem, and then I come along and am out here speaking up about the negative side of it, spreading the word to others. What do you think the spiritual effect of that is on the spiritual plane? What do you think angels are looking at me and thinking right now as I'm speaking this information to you guys, and as you guys are also absorbing this information? This is incredibly powerful. I did a full 180 on the curses that were coming my way, because God knows if I had kept going down that porn addicted, busting nuts all the time path, where would my life have gone? I would have been doing the same old bullshit, having the same old frequency, experiencing the same terrible realities that I used to. And now I've grown so much. And another thing is, guys, this is an important message because this could literally be anything. I know I said it earlier, but I want to reiterate that. These generational curses could be absolutely anything. Now, another thing I wanted to speak on in terms of these generational curses is many of these generational curses are things that suppress you as a human, that suppress your truest version, right? Porn rewires the brain. You're completely in hormonal imbalance. You have no balance on your hormones. Your body is not functioning properly. Your mind is not thinking the right way. Same with if you're slamming vodka every single night, if you're an alcoholic, or if you're constantly smoking cigarettes, or whatever the generational curse could be. You're constantly devouring food. These curses that have been set on your bloodline are causing you to not be your truest version. They're completely suppressing the true person that you are. You might have, licks of time where you are your truest self, and you show it on certain occasions, but many times you fall back into that curse and you get knocked off your hinge, sort of. Your axis is broken all of a sudden, and you fall back into bad habits. What I'm trying to say is, likely the person that is behind that suppression, the person that has been suppressed, that is you, that is within you, that is me, that was suppressed by porn, that person is a very powerful being. That person can have a lot of influence in this life. That person can change other people's lives. That person is powerful, guys. You don't realize your truest potential until you've beat these blockages that you're suffering from. You won't realize your big breakthrough, your amazing life that you haven't even discovered yet, that is waiting for you, until you've beat these curses that are holding you down. That person has potentially been waiting for you all this time, and likely that person was your childlike self before that curse came along, before that curse came and lowered your frequency. That person, that kid, is still waiting for you. And God knows that kid now has learned a whole lot more lessons. You'll find it a lot easier to show your truest version, and you'll find it you'll really find life to start giving you some rewards. And rewards is kind of a thing I want to clear up on here, because I found in my personal experience that sometimes these rewards are lessons. So, and a lesson might not always be that great for you in terms of, what you might think a reward is. A reward, a lot of times people just assume is some sort of, oh, I'm just going to get money, or I'm going to get a gift, or, some amazing thing is going to happen to me. Sometimes these rewards could really correct something that you've been doing, and it's a lesson that you just needed to learn. And maybe that lesson had just been waiting this entire time, right? Just sitting on the back burner until you were able to beat something. Guys, I hope this message resonated with some of you out there along your spiritual walk and dealing with generational curses, man, because like I said, it's one of the hardest things to beat. But once you do, you'll realize you'll reach your true potential. You'll reach your true person. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you. Peace.